Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe for more in-depth insights on transformations around the world. Today, we're exploring Ethiopia's ongoing development projects, from corridor expansions and eco-friendly resorts to major infrastructure projects that are reshaping cities and energizing the nation. These projects are incredible examples of Ethiopia's ambition to harness its natural beauty, historical heritage, and resources, but they also highlight the need for balanced, inclusive growth that benefits all Ethiopians. To start with, Ethiopia's diverse landscapes are unparalleled. From the lush highlands to the lowland plains, from arid deserts to temperate zones, the country's varied geography and climates create prime opportunities for ecotourism and cultural exploration. Recognizing this potential, Ethiopia has invested in eco-resorts and lodges across the country, especially in areas with natural beauty and biodiversity, like the Simien Mountains, Bale Mountains, and around Lake Tana. These resorts aim to promote sustainable tourism, blending luxurious experiences with environmental consciousness, and showcasing Ethiopia's natural wonders to both local and international tourists. In addition to providing jobs in rural areas, these eco-resorts help preserve Ethiopia's unique ecosystems and promote sustainable interactions with the environment. Urban infrastructure is also undergoing a significant transformation. The development corridors stretching from Addis Ababa to cities like Gondar, Hawassa, Bahir Dar, and others are creating improved roadways that make these places more accessible. Addis Ababa, as the capital, has seen ambitious road widening projects and public infrastructure improvements that reduce congestion and improve transportation for millions of people. Travel time. They're reshaping how Ethiopians move, live, and do business, connecting remote towns to urban centers, markets, and resources. As these corridor projects extend into other cities, they bring growth to areas that were once difficult to access. Gondar, known for its historic castles, and Bahir Dar, famous for Lake Tana and the Blue Nile, are being linked by modern roadways that improve access and enable these cities to attract more tourism and business investments. For cities like Hawassa, these improvements are also helping local agricultural industry by easing the movement of goods and opening up new markets. By connecting these cities, Ethiopia is establishing a network of economic zones that can support trade, create jobs, and sustain regional growth. On an even larger scale, Ethiopia's infrastructure push includes the ambitious Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, ERD. This mega project will provide hydroelectric power not only to Ethiopia, but potentially to neighboring countries as well. The GERD symbolizes Ethiopia's drive to achieve energy independence and establish itself as an energy supplier for East Africa, helping to alleviate electricity shortages and support industries that rely on consistent power. This project could be a game changer for Ethiopia's economy, creating opportunities for growth and reducing dependence on imported energy sources. However, while these projects signal progress, there are real challenges that come with rapid development. Displacement has been a difficult issue. Many Ethiopians, particularly those living near development sites, are being relocated. And compensation is not always sufficient to rebuild their lives or replace lost properties. In some cases, the disruption goes beyond the loss of homes. It means breaking apart communities, cutting to leave behind everything familiar. Displacement often hits the most vulnerable hardest, especially those who depend on local networks for their livelihoods. Adding to the complexity, Ethiopia is pursuing these projects against the backdrop of civil conflict and economic strain. This timing has raised concerns that the government may be prioritizing infrastructure over urgent humanitarian needs. Many feel that resources could be used to support communities affected by conflict, hunger, and poverty. The challenge is finding a way to balance development with compassion, ensuring that Ethiopia's growth doesn't leave its most vulnerable citizens behind. In terms of tourism potential, Ethiopia's beautiful landscapes, historical sites, and rich culture hold tremendous promise. From highland resorts to desert lodges, and from the capital to the countryside, Ethiopia is primed to become a unique destination for travelers. But to realize this vision, there's still much work to be done to make these regions accessible, sustainable, and inclusive for both visitors and locals. Ethiopia's journey is a challenging but hopeful one. filled with opportunities and obstacles alike. As these projects unfold, the government and communities need to work hand in hand to create a future where everyone can thrive, where progress does not come at the cost of the people. It's a powerful reminder that true development is not just about building roads or resorts. It's about uplifting the people and respecting nature is an effort to. The country also faces an important question. How will the benefits of these projects be distributed? Many Ethiopians hope that these changes will create more opportunities for local businesses, small-scale farmers, and entrepreneurs. With the right support, these individuals could become the backbone of Ethiopia's growing economy, driving innovation and job creation, especially in rural areas where poverty and lack of access to resources have kept many from fully participating in the nation's economic development. Another critical aspect of this transformation lies in Ethiopia's agricultural sector. The corridor development projects and improved transportation networks can unlock the potential of Ethiopia's agricultural regions, where most Ethiopians still rely on farming for their livelihoods. By connecting rural areas to urban centers and markets, farmers will be able to get their products to a wider audience, creating opportunities for better prices and higher income. However, these changes must be complemented by investments in agriculture, such as modern farming techniques, sustainable land management, and access to financing to ensure long-term growth and resilience in the sector. Lastly, it's important to recognize that Ethiopia's development is not just about physical infrastructure. It's about creating a well-rounded, sustainable future that encompasses education, healthcare, and job creation. While projects like the GERD and the new transport corridors are essential for economic growth, the people of Ethiopia need to be empowered through education and skills development to take full advantage of the opportunities these projects create. Investments in human capital are just as critical as investments in road that is to truly realize its potential as a regional power. Thank you for joining me today to explore Ethiopia's inspiring and complex journey toward transformation. From eco-resorts and energy projects to the road corridors connecting cities, Ethiopia is building a path to a brighter future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about these projects? Ethiopia can achieve balanced growth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.